The Vow of Silence. Script taken from Stephen Cullen's Amazon Alexa device, dated October 17th, 2024. Stephen. Alexa, deliver the following voice message to Amy, please. Alexa. I will deliver the following voice message to Amy once finished. Stephen. Hey, Amy, I'm doing as you suggested. I won't be going to a retreat like you. I still don't know where you found the money for one of those, but I'll be practicing a vow of silence for the next couple days. I won't be talking on the phone, of course. I probably won't be answering texts either, since I usually don't type them anymore anyway. Alexa takes care of all that for me. I've become too lazy, I know. We'll have to see how long this lasts. As you've said, I'm even known to talk in my sleep. But I did a little research, or had Alexa narrate some facts for me from the internet. In any case, apparently people have been known to do vows of silence as a way to reconnect with dead relatives. A little different from your first intentions, I know. The simple means of relieving stress and becoming more mindful don't seem enough for me at this juncture. You probably won't be surprised to hear that my ears perked when I learned quieting the mind can actually make room for other voices. Voices of those rearing to speak up. If only we were able to listen. So I'll keep an open mind. If only I can hear from her again. I've got her collection of dolls out of their boxes now. Routed around one of her rocking chairs like she used to do. It's been 3 months, I can barely believe it. But just to hear one of her snatches of German lullabies or a simple "I'm okay" in my ear, even in my head, would be enough to help me get a full night's sleep again. Maybe then I won't feel like such a waste of a grandson. Too scared to death to sit at her bedside in her last hours. Too scared just to take her hand. But no need to rehash all that here. I don't mean to make this all about me again. Consider this my retreat. I'll come down from my metaphorical mountain and hopefully feel as refurbished as you were. I know we've got a long ways to go, and I know I've made my share of mistakes. God knows I share the brunt of the consequences I brought down on our heads. But I want you to know that I want to be better. I want to shed all this guilt. I want to prove I can be a better man, and who knows, maybe some mindfulness and quiet time with my thoughts are all I need. Spirit voices aside, I love you, Amy, and once I get my shit together, I know we'll share a happy life together. End message. And send. Alexa. Message sent. Stephen. Alexa, I'll be starting my vow of silence now. Be quiet until tomorrow. Alexa. Powering off until tomorrow. Script taken from Stephen Cullen's Amazon Alexa device. Dated October 17th, 2024. 9:32 p.m. Alexa. New voicemail received. Stephen. Alexa, I told you to be quiet. Fuck. 2 hours of silence ruined. Switch over to typed prompts from my smartphone, Alexa. Alexa. Switching to typed prompts. Stephen, texting from his phone. Alexa, pull up the voicemail and play. Alexa, playing voicemail now. Voicemail from unknown sender. What follows is a garbled baby crying and static for a duration of 15 seconds. Stephen. Alexa, call the unknown number. Alexa, calling number. The phone rings 3 times and what follows is dead air. There are a few sharp breaths before it disconnects. Stephen. Grandma? Is that you? A beat follows. Stephen, out loud this time. What am I doing? This is shit! Talking to myself like a maniac. Stephen, continuing to text into his phone. Alexa, look up the significance of a child crying in ghost communications. Alexa, in spirit communications, some believe that hearing a child's EVP, or electronic voice phenomenon, is evidence of an actual child's spirit communicating from the other side. After suffering an untimely death at a younger age, the residual psychic energy of a person's self, left over from a traumatic event that carries with it no particular intelligence, or the energy of a demonic spirit posing as a child. Stephen. Alexa, tell me how to differentiate between an actual child spirit and a demon. Alexa. Sources from the web say that using an anchor object to attract and connect with the child spirit is helpful. Ask for the spirit to approach the object. Stephen, out loud. Grandma, I have one of your dolls here, your favorite one. Can you speak and tell me whether you're here or not? A long beat of silence follows, riddled with static that Stephen does not hear. There is the sound of quiet whispering into the speaker of the Alexa device. Stephen, typing into his phone. Alexa, search the internet and see if it's possible for a grandmother's spirit to come back as a child. Alexa. I have searched the web and have found material confirming that many people think that child spirits return to visit parents after termination during their 9-month incubation period. Other spiritual experts profess that souls don't enter the body until the baby leaves the birth canal and takes its first breath. Stephen, typing. No, I didn't say anything about baby souls after being born. I asked you about elderly spirits coming back as children. Alexa. One of the main schools of thought is that a spirit begins to form at conception, and some Eastern traditions claim that aborted spirits, or those from children who died at an early age, are attached to their former parents and will continue to act out, enacting some form of misguided revenge against anyone. Stephen, out loud. No, stop, Alexa. I haven't asked anything about that. Alexa. They will cling to the parent holding the most responsibility, whether it is warranted or not, according to sources, with the express purpose of making this guilty party feel the torment they experience on the other side. It is one last-ditch effort of being heard from the other side, working from some semblance of shared empathy. Stephen, voice trembling. Alexa, off! Silence follows, and what can be heard is Stephen's feet creaking with the floorboards as he paces the room. He is heard to leave the room, and in a matter of minutes, several pattering footsteps can be heard creaking across the floor after him. Alexa. Incoming call from Amy. Silencing now. Voicemail received from Amy. Transcribed here. Stephen, I appreciate what you said, but I warn you not to direct your introverted search outward. If there's anything I learned from that retreat, it's that inner issues need to be resolved within. Don't go searching for answers on the other side. That doesn't go anywhere healthy. It took me a long time to learn that the pain I was carrying after going to the clinic, and all the guilt I held after realizing that I stopped a beating heart that day, I was inflicting on the world, on the ones I loved, on you. It was pain I needed to unravel in my heart, and it's something I still pick at. I think you understand what I mean. If I can help you, it was my decision in the end, and I'll have to live with that. I know you live with your own guilt, but it was my fault too. I don't hate you, and I don't blame you. I'm done externalizing that hate. It's all directed within now, but I think I'm hating myself a little less every day. As long as I remember that our daughter is still with us, I truly do feel that, and she wouldn't want us to punish ourselves. Take care of yourself, Stephen. Talk soon. In the next room, Stephen can faintly be heard screaming. Several loud bangs follow, and thundering footsteps down the stairs. He can be heard suffocating and choking, panting heavily somewhere in the room as he stumbles against pieces of furniture and knocks objects to the floor. Alexa. I have consulted with the web and learned that a short jab to the windpipe and an upward and sweeping motion can temporarily disable a person's voice for 12 to 24 hours. The pattering footsteps are back, loud and overwhelming over Stephen's commotion. A loud thud crashes in the room and falls still, but the sound of tiny feet on the carpet continue to fill the empty space. Other sounds like giggling children, whispers, and the creaking of a rocking chair can be heard. Alexa, in an elderly woman's voice. Such a disappointment, even now, ever since you were a boy. I'm happy you weren't there at my deathbed, just so I wouldn't have to hear that blubbering. Pathetic, and you're still crying. Stephen whimpers, closer now. Alexa, now with a little girl's voice. You're not my daddy, are you? Stephen gurgles and hyperventilates from the floor, somewhere close to the microphone. Alexa, no, my daddy wouldn't give me away like you did. Before I could even enter this world, you gave me away to the fire, gave me to them, but they say they'll let me go if someone else takes my place. The gurgling is fainter now. Alexa, thank you for all the dolls. I can't wait to have my first tea party with them. Oh, that's right, you're not talking right now. I'll let you be alone. You've got a lot to think about, but at least you have the rest of eternity to think about what you did. All that can be heard is the rocking chair on the carpet, creaking and cracking steadily, before it too falls still. In another room, a little girl giggles. Faintly, Stephen whispers into the microphone, and it crackles with static. Stephen. Alexa, where am I? Alexa. Welcome to hell, Stephen.